So multiple ways to find. We do outreach. I'm going to show you the crazy stats that we get in outreach. So the first thing is other podcasts in the same niche, right? Other podcasts who also interview people like the ones we want to interview, our ICPs. We're going to go look into them, which is why it's never too late to do a podcast, because actually, if there are already existing podcasts in your niche, you're going to be able to look at the guests that you want on those podcasts and reach out to them to invite them on yours. And you know that they are likely to come because they are already into a content strategy of coming to podcast. ListKit, Apollo, those are tools that we use to find data of our ICP as well. And so the way we do quick wins for our clients is we're going to look at who are the leads that they got in touch for the last 6 to 12 months, but didn't cross the finish line. So people who booked a call, but didn't convert, people who downloaded the lead magnet, but didn't book a call, anybody who qualifies, but who didn't cross the finish line, you want to invite them on the podcast. This is also what we do. We have a few other acquisition channels, although the podcast is the main one. We get them on the show if we feel that they die out. And my LinkedIn as well. Albert knows here that I'm very active on LinkedIn.
Very active.
We have people engaging, which I'm sure is your case as well, Albert. You have your ICP interacting with your post. Next step is not, hey, let's get into a call so I can sell you something. Hey, I have a podcast that interviews only people like you. Would you like to come on? Referrals, guest introductions. So this is another big thing. Like 1 in 2 guests refers me to at least another guest. Meaning once you start getting the machine rolling, if you have the right process, which we can break down later on, you ask for guest introductions. So you're like, hey, look, this was awesome. Who else do you know who's as awesome as you that would be a great guest for the podcast? And you get referrals like this to come on the show as well.
Gee, I have a question.
Go for it.
So I love Apollo. I'm very familiar with like Zoom Info and Sales Navigator on LinkedIn. I am not familiar with ListKit. Could you walk me through that one?
So ListKit is the same as Apollo, except it's only for B2B. And it's a bit higher value data, but it is a bit more expensive. Gotcha. It's like when we did a test and like they already triple verify the emails, the data, the information. And it's usually very good leads in there. So that's one of the tools we use.
From a cost effective or even like return on investment, would you say ListKit is like from just your, I know everyone's different, but for your ROI on some of the platforms you use, which one is the best one that you've seen that leads to more clients for you?
Yeah. So I would say other podcasts in your niche is the most cost effective way because you're reaching out to people who you're already able to see the content of.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And that are going on podcasts. So the positive reply rate is much higher. It just requires to have someone in-house that goes through those podcasts and does a thorough job of finding the right ones. Between ListKit and Apollo, we personally get a better return on investment on ListKit, but the cost of acquiring a new customer thanks to it is higher. So it's like we pay more for ListKit, but we have a higher conversion rate, and the conversion is usually a higher LTV as well. So we use ListKit more, but for certain campaigns and certain of our clients as well, we're going to use Apollo because there is a larger pool and it depends on what we want to do. Personally, ListKit is more efficient.
Thank you.
Does that answer your question?
Spot on. Yes. Thank you.
Nice. I think for you, Albert, that ListKit could be pretty relevant. And when you take so ListKit, I'm not paid by them, by the way. When you take the smallest subscription, you will have an SDR from them connecting with you and walking you through the tool, showing you exactly building your first list together with you. So like you can get ahead of the tool pretty quickly, and it's like they are really good. They know how to get someone to stick. So that's it. We get, and I'm going to show you the stats of the outreach campaigns that we have, which are out of this world. But basically, to get the number of interviews per day that we want, we need to send between 50 and 100 emails per day. So that's about 3,000 per month, which in cold email is like super small, but you're going to see the results that we get on this. So I get my team to produce 50 to 100 qualified leads each and every day in the list that we can feed into the campaign.
If you run a professional services firm and you are not growing as fast as you'd like, then I'd like to give you a free gift. My team and I have put together the B2B Podcasting Secrets Playbook, which is basically 3 years of my teams and I knowledge, solving branding and lead generation for good for professional services firms. So if this is you, then your business growth is directly linked to the number and the quality of the relationships that you're able to build with actual decision makers, also whilst building reputation and brand. And we got pretty good at helping people like you do exactly that using podcast. So the playbook has 9 sections, from how to even position it, to finding the first guests, how to transform content and guests into clients, all the way up to becoming the #1 influencer in your space. It includes visuals, videos, text, and templates, and case studies relevant to each and every section. And if you want to go even faster, then on the thank you page, you can book a call directly with my team, and we will look at your firm, see if we can help. And if so, we'll put together a tailored plan for your specific podcast that you can use and implement.